Hello, I'm Tylah Tully, and today I'm joined by Dr Andy Feber, who works in Clinical R&D Translational Oncology and is an external advisor to Rhythm Biosciences. Andy, thanks for being here today.
Thank you very much. It's nice to join you.
So Rhythm has just completed the final full system validation of its ColoSTAT testing for colorectal cancer. Can you start by explaining to us how you see ColoSTAT being used in the clinic?
So we see ColoSTAT being used across the colorectal cancer pathway, from screening, so early detection of colorectal cancer, through to the triage or prioritization of patients with symptoms for that final diagnostic test of a colonoscopy. However, our initial focus is delivering ColoSTAT into that triage pathway, so helping to prioritize patients who have symptoms of bowel cancer. So we have a very high sensitivity, over 90%. So that means over 9 out of 10 patients with colorectal cancer will be accurately diagnosed. And with a very high negative predictive value, it means we can be certain that if you have a negative test, that you don't have cancer, which is very important in patients particularly with symptoms of colorectal cancer. To have that reassurance that the test is negative means that you're very, very unlikely to have colorectal cancer.
And is there commercial viability, and do you believe that there will be an economic impact of this diagnostic?
So there is, at the minute, there are over 800,000 colonoscopies per year in Australia for patients with symptoms of colorectal cancer, and a cost of about $1,300 per colonoscopy means that the cost of identifying patients with colorectal cancer costs around $1 billion Australian dollars per year. We believe that ColoSTAT can save at least 50% of those colonoscopies. So we'll save at least 500 million Australian dollars per year.
So how important is it to have diagnostics like this one on the market, and how will people benefit?
It's incredibly important to have non-invasive tests on the market. Currently, the only test offered in Australia is a FIT test, which is a stool-based sampling test. ColoSTAT is a very simple non-invasive blood test, meaning that you don't have to provide a stool sample to get the accurate result in the triage to colonoscopy that patients desperately need when they have symptoms of colorectal cancer.
So what are the next steps, Andy?
So we're looking to take ColoSTAT into a large-scale clinical trial to show that the true economic and clinical value of ColoSTAT in the symptomatic patient pathway.
Andy, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you very much.
For more ASX news and analysis, subscribe below.